Call this meeting to order at 7:06 p.m. Do we have roll call?
Trustee Walker?
Here.
Trustee Galleria?
Here.
Trustee Tejada? Here. Vice President JUHSD? Here. President.
Here. Is there any changes to the agenda this meeting?
There are none.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda? So moved. That's it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Item 4A, recognition of JUHSD Student Advisory Council. Ms. Pressa, take it away.
Thank you. So I am very, very pleased to be recognizing the 22-23 Student Advisory Council, our student trustees. They're with us here tonight. I have had we were just sharing our highlights from the year, our favorite memories, and pretty much across the board, one of the favorite memories was just working with this student advisory. This is a group of spirited, mature, intelligent, thoughtful, and engaging young people. And it's really one of the favorite aspects of my job to work with them. The 22 for your dedication to your schools and your district. And I'm just really excited that we are acknowledging you tonight. So what we're going to do is, in a moment, trustees Tejada and Gallegos, who are your advisors, are going to come to the center of the room, and then I'm going to read off your names, and you've got some certificates. They're going to hand you your certificates and shake your hands. I'd like you to stay in the center with each other, because then we're going to take your picture. Then you're going to sit back down so that the rest of the trustees can thank you and say a few words. And before we do that, I just want to tell you what the certificates that you're receiving are. So one is a certificate acknowledging your service to the school district. The next one is a certificate from Phil Ting, Assemblymember Phil Ting, and it says, recognizing the students for dedicated service on the Jefferson Union High School District Board of Trustees for the 22-23 school year. Your commitment to fulfilling the core principles of the district, including quality education, anti-discrimination, and lifelong learning, has been invaluable to Daly City and surrounding communities. May you continue to promote equity in education, and I wish you success in all future endeavors. So each of you is going to have something from Assemblymember Ting, and then you also have a certificate from Senator Scott Wiener. It says, I hereby award the certificate of recognition in honor of your service to your school and district as a student trustee. Your work and dedication to representing student life and perspectives helped uplift the school community and improve JUHSD practices going forward. Thank you for being a student leader and giving back to your community. And that's from Senator Scott Wiener. So, without further ado, if trustees Tejada and Gallegos want to go to the center, and then Ms. Johnson will hand you each student's certificates. And I'll read out all of the names. Some students aren't here tonight. We're going to start off with Fletcher Edwards. Okay.
It certainly has. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just stand up there next to Rosie. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Aaliyah Encarnacion. All right. Max Fliegler isn't here tonight, but we have a certificate for him. Keith Guevara. All right. Alana Huser. Poiser. Jasmine Koo is not here tonight. Eden Magbilong. Grace Moydao. Andrew O. There's a few students aren't here tonight. I'll read their names. Ryan of Terra Nova, Nadia Shaw from Jefferson, Dante Untouched from Jefferson, Sharon Wong from Westmore, Bethany Zhao from Oceana, and last but not least, in attendance tonight, Juliana Wall.
Oh, we don't let it.
All right, you guys, board members, you guys want to come up so we can all take a picture?
Any money?
I think we need to bunch up, guys.
Yeah, last time it's squeezed together.
I think we're gonna need probably 2 rows. Second one? Go ahead.
Yeah, so. Andrew, maybe go back there. Very good. So obviously, it's to name the road, it has a sign, that's good. That's great.
That's okay?
All right, we're gonna take a couple, ready, 1. The other one. Short one. You just like, ready, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
School's out in a week, and then over time. Patient on 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll open it up to the adult board members for comments. Start with Mr. Walker.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for your service. I hope this has done something for you. You know, you learned something about governance, you learned something about leadership, you learned something about the other board members made a connection. I thought it was a great experience. I will go out and find another one. I don't know if we want to do this again, but I hope it's working for you and makes you think, here's how these things work. Here's how
Well, I know one thing that I've always taught my own children from early ages was to always, be by example. Right? That's kind of one thing I've always, even when they were small, just, try to do everything you can to set a good example for your peers, for the people around you, for your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your family members, whoever it is. Taking a leadership role like you guys have for your schools and representing your student body, working with your other board members, your superintendent, all those things are really good ways to set examples for the people that you go to school with and to show them that, what it takes to really make things work. Because I didn't realize, before being on a school board, how important this would be. So it was really cool to get to work with you guys. And my only regret is I didn't get to work with you guys longer because you guys are pretty awesome. All you guys are awesome. It's been fun. So I know I'm quiet normally because I'm more of a spectator, and I like to kind of watch you guys work. But I'm really proud of all you guys. I look forward to seeing what you guys do in the future. And, keep leading by example. Keep taking on those responsibilities, if you can, if it's not too much. I think it does a lot for people around you, more than you think. So congratulations.
So some of you I've worked with more than a year, but it's been really my privilege to work with you guys. You've been amazing and inspiring. I've watched you grow. I know I've grown working with you and observing you. I'm looking forward to the future with you. Some of you I've known since, Grace, you were 4, Eden since you were 3. So I've really watched you grow. And I can't tell you how proud I am of all of you. And just how well you represent this school district. It's, this group just, even when I was having a tough day, just coming to be with you, it really just was like the highlight of my day and sometimes my week. So I want to thank you for that.
So echo what everyone else said. It was really important for me as a trustee to ensure that we had student voice. You're one of the most important voices that are in the district. You're who we're here to serve. And I'm truly a believer in representative government, right? And it doesn't make any sense to be here and say we're 4 students and have 0 input or impact from the students who we're supposed to be serving. So I'm very happy and continually look for ways to improve and change. Like, it doesn't have to be a static organization. It's meant to be fluid. So any advice or ideas that you have for us on how to make it better, how to make it more accessible, how to make it easier to participate, would love to hear those ideas so we can continue to make this and ensure that this stays around past the time when we're all here. And then the other thing I want to say for trustees that have been here for a couple of years, I'm sorry for the previous board and that was what you came into. And I'm very happy that now we are a board that's more representative of what you deserve. And that a lot of times your meetings model what we should have all been doing in the first place. And a lot of people don't, I hear people say they're worried about the next generation and they talk disparagingly. And I'm like, well, you don't hang around young people, I can tell. You don't hang around young people. Every single time, even when there's a disagreement or arguments, or the way you disagree is the way I wish everyone would disagree. So I learned so much from you that I hope that you learned from us. And I never saw myself in a leadership role. And it wasn't until I was in high school I learned that, my voice is important and I have a place. And I hope if you took anything from this, you learned how important what you have to say and what you bring, how important it is, and that you continue to do so. Because you've already improved my life, improved so many other people's lives, and you continue to do so. So for those that are coming back, I'm so excited that you'll be back. And for those that are moving on, I'm really jealous of where you're going because they are going to be so blessed to have all of you. Thank you for all of the work that you do. I truly appreciate it.
Thanks, Mr. Lee. I said a lot already, but I personally want to say, you, as Trustee Salvadine mentioned, I think it was actually in the meeting before this, with you guys individually. The year before this was actually the last 2 years were difficult because of COVID. There was not as much engagement. The students weren't used to talking and communicating with each other as much. And so while those were really productive years, and there certainly were kids who stepped up and got things done, this year sort of represented, you guys were able to really engage with each other in just a more real way. And it was just such a pleasure to be around you. I like all of you. My own son says to me all the time, well, so-and-so is your favorite. So-and-so is your favorite. Because I come home from these meetings and I quote all of you. Like, well, so-and-so from Westmore said this. So-and-so from Jefferson said this. So I've just enjoyed you so very, very much. And I know that, like, some of you have talked about maybe becoming teachers. I just want to invite you to come back. Come back. We want to hear from you. We want you to come work here. No, for real, come back. I'm really proud of you and just like you all so much. So thank you.
Just to echo and everything that my colleagues have said tonight, just very proud of you and the work that you have done to serve this school district. I really can't wait to see what you all do. And for those of you who are moving on, if you're around locally, you can run for the school board next year in 24. Or I would love to see you guys up here serving in this capacity if you're not teaching for us. So there are many paths for you guys. I can't wait to see what you do. And again, congratulations. And let's put the back to Ms. Presta for one more recognition.
I am thrilled to see that Naughty just walked in. She wasn't able to be here earlier, so Naughty Shaw. I think we're going to take it too. Yeah.
This time we're going to do 3 rows and get even over to my.
Okay.
Talk about that.
Oh, I'm so glad that you made it, Nadia.
So we said inside and learn this for that Instagram square is only so big. Yeah, you're going with it inside. So now you may be that you might win more this way.
Look at this dog.
That way a little
A little more tonight.
There you go. All right, here we have already one. Three. Bunny on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Got a little.
Also, I'd like to open up the floor to any of you to come up and share any thoughts that you might want to share in parting this evening, if you choose to. You can come up to this table right here. Yeah. If there's anything you want to add.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have something to say. Should I speak into the microphone or should I do it? Okay. It has been an absolute delight working with you. I only regret that I hadn't applied sooner because I only got like the 1 year of experience with this and it would really have been a delight to work with you guys more. Although some of you I've known for a substantial amount of time prior to this. It has been an absolute delight getting to see both how board meetings work on the student trustee side and on the regular board meeting side. And I hope to be able to carry that sort of information into future boards or, future city council meetings, both either in attendance or as a representative, and just generally being able to take the lessons we've learned about being able to put together projects and represent student interests and being able to work with the needs of the district and so forth. That's applicable to all kinds of different interactions that one has, not even on a a legislative or an official level, but just like day-to-day life, being able to work with people and how to work with the room and get projects done on time and speak authoritatively and clearly. That's incredibly useful stuff. And it is made all the better by the fact that we've got some really fantastic board trustee members and student trustee members and crew and just general team all around us. That it's been a delight working with you all. Thank you.
Anyone else like to share a thought or two? Come on up, Eden.
Hi, this is my first year doing this, so yay for that. A lot of you guys are seniors, and that makes me really sad to see you go. It's pretty incredible how you can see somebody one day every other week for less than a year. And despite that, I still feel like I know all of you. Like, I'd see you, if I saw you guys, I'd be like, oh my god, hi, I know that person. And I think that's pretty incredible, considering that I walked into that meeting and I was like, oh, there's like, what, 2, 3 people here I know? So I think that's pretty great. That's kind of all I have to say. It was great working with you guys. I'm going to miss everybody that's leaving and everybody that's returning. I can't wait to work with you guys again.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi guys. So I did student advisory council for the past 2 years, but my sophomore year I was a member of the budget committee when we were on Zoom, and one of my teachers said that I would be that would be interesting to me and I would be a good member to have in that committee. So I was really thankful to be a part of that, and I think that's really when my eyes were opened up to how school districts were funded in the budget committee. And I can just see, even from that sophomore year Zoom meeting when staff housing was still being developed, everything was still underway, how much this school district has truly transformed since then. And I just want to see, as a student who doesn't really have anything to do with staff housing, I can truly see how much better our school district has became since that has taken off. So I just want to say that I think it's so cool that this is kind of off topic, but how there's all the nationwide videos of things that we're doing right here at JUHSD. I think that is so, so, so cool that we're able to be a student advisory council for a school district that is on national news for things that we're doing. I think that's so powerful, so cool, so grateful to be a part of that. And I just want to say thanks, guys. Even when I think that there might not be anything to talk about, there's always something fun to spotlight that our different schools are doing and get inspiration from different school districts, because I know a lot of us are kind of all involved in leadership, and it's really cool to see what other schools are doing in terms of leadership. So I've learned a lot just in terms of that. But to each and every one of you, thank you for spending some Monday nights with some teenagers. I don't know. It's kind of fun. I'm going to miss everyone. I like talking to people, so it's going to be kind of sad to not do this on Monday nights anymore. But thanks, guys.
Hello, guys. I want to say just thank you guys so much for giving us this space to not only get to know each other and collaborate with each other within our schools, but also just a space where we can tell you guys openly about our schools and everything that's going on. But when we do tell you things, even just sometimes, when we just complain about things that are happening at our schools, not only do you guys all listen to us, but every time we say something, you tell us almost how it can be solved. So sometimes it's oh, you guys should go talk to your principals, or talking to other peers about it, or even sometimes you guys take action. And I don't know, I've just always thought that this is a super powerful system where I feel I'm able to talk to my fellow peers in the community, and then also, connect with adults who I can tell really care about what we have to say. And I just really appreciate that. And also, this is a group that I might not normally get to see because I'm so confined to the people at my own school, but it's just been so interesting getting to know and talk to other people about their schools and their ASBs and just their overall lives, but then also just getting to know them as friends has been super awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for just giving us such a great place to get to know one another.
I want to start off by saying that
initially, I didn't really like the school board. Like, because like, sometimes you wouldn't make decisions that I wouldn't necessarily agree with. But like, after serving on here for like over a year, I can tell that you all really just genuinely care about the students and you just want the best for them. And so I know like not every school has like this like little school student trustee thing with every district, but like just bringing in like people and like having us give our opinion on like several like item things is like a really cool thing. And I hope that this continues. I know it's really cool meeting you guys.
My parents taught me to always say thank you when you have the chance. So thanks, guys. First of all, I just want to say I was truly honored to be part of this committee this year. Having this advisory board part of my life has truly been an honor. I'm so privileged to have worked with every single one of you. I'm going to miss you guys so much next year. I'm going to get emotional. But I just want to thank you guys for giving us such a safe space to talk about whatever problems we were having and just to everything that we mentioned. I feel like you guys always took action on it and you took it to heart and you truly did something about it. Like we've seen it happen within a week span, like with the lunch committee. Like we mentioned something one meeting, the next day they did it. I was like, whoa, what the we just talked about that. And I just want to say thank you guys for truly caring about our district and us as students as a whole. And I can truly say that this district is one district that I for sure want to come back as a teacher. So you'll be seeing me. But I just want to say thank you guys again so much. I'm going to miss our Monday nights, but I'm honored for the opportunity. Thanks, guys.
Chelsea, I know you're taking minutes, like specifically put that down that she said she was coming back to be a teacher.
Yeah.
It's on video.
Okay, I want to preface by saying I'm not as eloquently spoken as the rest of these people, so I'll be a little shaky. I just wanted to, like, this has been like what everyone else said, it's been a privilege working with you guys, being able to work with such like people from different backgrounds and different, you know. Oh no! I'm also glad that I got to meet a lot of people. Like, this is where I met Keith Guevara, the president, co-president, and we've gotten so close. So it's been a great like opportunity and a great learning experience from learning from everyone. I also want to thank the school board and like this district for giving me an opportunity to change the district in a kind of way, because I came into this district like not from the feeder schools. So, you know, I thought my high school experience was gonna be like, okay. Like, oh, don't get me wrong, it was kind of rough, but I like, thank you for the opportunity, you know, for getting me out of my shell from the people I experienced. See? Yeah.
Okay. Hi, guys. So honestly, my sophomore year, well, I heard about this committee when I was in my freshman year, and honestly, I didn't really know what to think about it. But actually, Mustafa, one of the presidents in our previous years, he actually told our student government class that this was a great opportunity. And actually, no one did it but me. So like when Mustafa told me that I was the only one, I was like, I don't know, I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. But then I joined, well, I got in. I joined my sophomore year, and to be honest, I wasn't really like active in like, and I wasn't too sure about where my passions were as a student. And that year I actually ran for class president that year, and then I'm class president this year. And then this year, actually, I think my motives and like my passions and like what I want to see throughout the school really changed. I would say that this place is like a really good learning place for people to kind of express their thoughts, because in a school with so many students and with so many students in each school, you can't really get to know each student's opinions on certain things. But when you have representatives from each school, your school can get voiced in so many different perspectives. And with that, I kind of just wanted to thank everyone, especially all the students, because what is school without the students? And I wanted to shout out each and every person and just send a little message for all the seniors. Nadia, oh my god. Nadia, to be honest, you're like so freaking smart. Like sometimes you might not know it, but sometimes like I compare myself to you, and like I know I shouldn't do that, but like you're really like a big role model to me, and like the way you work and like the way you just talk, like it's literally just so like inspiring, and I hope to like be kind of like you one day. Eden, I always admire your headphones every time I see you because it low-key reminds me of myself at school when I literally just have my headphones in the whole time. But your passion and your drive towards change really shows out like in the way you talk. And like I hope that next year we can grow closer and we can talk more about everything, because I know that we don't really see each other besides our time here. So I hope we can get closer. Fletcher, you are honestly one of the reasons as to why the school council is why it is. I would say, regardless of the comment, you know that when Fletcher's in the room is light and bright. So yeah, I hope you have a good life in college, and I hope you never stop being who you are. Oh my God, Alana. Alana, I've been working with you for a year as co-president, and to be honest, when we ran against someone, I wasn't too sure about what the outcome was, but I knew that whatever happened would be meant to be. And when I found out the results, I knew that my friendship with you I would never take that for granted. We always get Baskin Robbins. We probably never tell you guys, but we always get ice cream after the meeting. So that's something I'm definitely gonna look forward to. Alana has probably become one of the closest people I've gotten close to within this committee, and I wish you nothing but the best. Juliana, thank you for all the rides. Juliana, thank you so much for being you. And honestly, like, I'm glad that we kind of have that boundary between like being professional and being like friends. Honestly, I think I don't have that boundary with a lot of friends, but I'm glad that with you, I can just like be professional when I need to, and I can take my time with you. Thank you. Andrew, to be honest, I didn't really know you like at all. Like, I didn't know you until I met you in this council, and I wish I knew you a little more. You're like super, super smart. I see you all the time going to your AP classes. But thank you for honestly just like being here, and like you might not like speak up as much, but I know that your voice means so much and that your thoughts are here whenever they are. But yeah, thank you. I hope you have a good time with Aaliyah. Grace, to be honest, I met Grace in my math class last year, and that's when we would like cheat on all our assignments. A little more. Yeah, Grace is like every single answer, but honestly, okay, sorry, maybe I should not have shared that.
We're all good.
You're good.
You're good.
But honestly, thank you, Grace. Like, I met you last year, and honestly, your fun personality literally goes around the room all the time. I'm really gonna miss seeing you in the hallways. I know I hear your voice every single time, every time you talk. But yeah, I really wish you the best. And I just hope you have a really good life. You're such a good person. Oh God, Aaliyah. To be honest, I don't even know where to start. Okay, Aaliyah, I didn't meet Aaliyah like at school. I actually met her through this, and actually Aaliyah became one of my best friends. Like Aaliyah literally means so much to me, and to be honest, I do not know what I would do without her. Like, me and her relate so much on so many levels, and I hope that one day me and Aaliyah will end up being nurses together, and we'll end up working, and we'll continue to be best friends, because honestly, Aaliyah is one of the greatest friends I've had. So this is living proof that the student council actually does bring you together.
Awesome.
But yeah, sorry I took so long, but thank you.
Okay, everyone else went, so hi. Okay, got to top that, Keith, but I just want to say thank you to everyone, especially the board. You guys always just provide such a safe and inclusive environment where the students really can just feel like they're open to share any of their concerns. And yeah, like what Grace said, we put in like a concern about the lunch lines, and literally the next day there was already action going on that. So it really just speaks volumes to the power that student voices hold and the importance that the school board actually recognizes us and our needs and what we want to do to better the school. So it really just shows how much you guys all really care about us and about education in general. And I mean, to all of you, whether I've known you for over 10 years, Grace and Eden, or I just met you like this year, I really love just spending time with you every Monday, sometimes Tuesday nights. And I'm really inspired by all of you and your passion for the schools, both your own schools and the district as a whole. So I really hope you guys continue to just keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to go on to do great things. And I'll definitely come back and visit next year. Love you all.
Thank you all for your generous words and the generosity of your time and what you've done in service to this school district. And clearly, one of the greatest things that's come out of this is the friendships that you all have made, and it's just truly an honor to witness the testimonies you've shared about the friendships that you've developed while being a part of this. So, thank you all. I will move on to item 5, public comment. I assume we have no cards. Do we have any cards? Okay. Any consideration of future agenda items? Okay. Then can I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned at 7:43 p.m.